time to join the Clippers and test your build in a game against the Milwaukee.
For the land of the free.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show. Tonight.
Hello. And now the Lakers starting group. They've got Thunder, Smooth out there with Houdini, and it's Green, and it's Dawkins in at the 5 down low. And for San Antonio, they've got Morris, shaking big out there with Rodman. Then it's T, and it's Bottoms in at the center position. Here's Holloway. It's good. On opening night, Clark, both teams would love to start off, obviously, on a winning note.
Without question, I mean, setting that winning tone, gaining that confidence that comes from winning, and they all count. Wins today are just as important as wins that you get in March and April.
It's deflected. Here is Daniels. To the inside. De La Cruz, the pass to Holloway. It's good.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Smooth. Passes it to Gay. Here's Smooth from deep. Nope, not that time. Nothing for two from the field. Morris outside. Here's Holloway. A three-pointer is right on target. T's got 7 points.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Daniels dishes to Gay. To end the run. Yep, that one goes.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Woo, man, this thing was turning into a soccer game. A lot of action and not many points.
And so it's San Antonio with it after the basket by the Lakers. Up top, Morris. He's covered by Daniels. A shot off that time.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Connects from three-point range.
Such a height mismatch out on the perimeter, and they give up the triple.
Outside, Rodman. Stolen. And here's the fast break. Here's Rowe. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
Now the pass to Whitman. Pass to De La Cruz. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Lakers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Rowe. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Spurs trail by 3, and San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
And now it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago. The Lakers second.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
Morris outside. Pass to Holloway. 5 to shoot. Got a hand on it. Now the Lakers on the break. Daniels inside the line. And another basket for the Lakers.
And great hustle to turn that block shot into a fast break opportunity. Big time play on both ends.
Here's Morris. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And the Spurs, I've heard it said, the most process-oriented team in the league.
Well, that's an understanding of what it takes for them as a small market team to be successful. a good assessment of what they have to do as the San Antonio Spurs to be good. Scouting, coaching, chemistry, all part of that.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Bottoms the pass to Rodman. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Lakers leading by 6. Now Daniels, 5 points in the game. Poked away. It's stolen by Morris. They're running. Fires from deep. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open three.
Smooth passes to Daniels. Pass to Rowe. From past the arc. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
The dish now to Morris. Here's Whitney. No good with the triple. The Lakers on offense. They're on an 18-5 run here. 3-pointer, Daniels. That shot is off target. That makes him 2 for 3. Bottoms the pass to Holloway. Rodman against Green. There's the pass to Morris. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Morris has got a couple of threes now in the first with the Spurs. Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers in their last game, a loss to the Rockets. Green deciding where to go with it. This is to Gay. Pass to Rowe. Let's go. Offensive rebound. No good that time. Spurs trail by 3. There's shake and bake. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Chalk up 2 there.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Dawkins against Whitney. Dawkins the pass to Gay. 6 to shoot. Dawkins kicks to Gay. That 3 off the mark.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
Here is Daniels. He's got 5. Here's Smooth. A second chance effort, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Smooth's got 13.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
San Antonio calls timeout. Clark, how do you think great coaches go about making that connection with their players?
Well, it starts with being candid and holding the player accountable. Great players want to and need to be coached, and great coaches find a way to do that effectively for that individual and for the team.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Z's checked in for Bottoms. Goose comes in for Rodman. The prodigy, he's checked in for T. And it's the natural in for Morris. The Lakers also making some changes. Curry's checked in for Thunder. And Baddest One subbed in for Smooth. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Shot from the wing. Here's Green, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. On the wing, Daniels. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. He's got 7. Spurs trail by 5. There's shake and bake. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Thorpe, he checked in for shake and bake. Outside Curry. Lets it go. And the first shot of the night for him, no good.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Here's Here's the natural. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. See the pass to Mullins. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Lakers leading by 5. Green dishes to Daniels. Mullins kicks to Daniels. Pass to Dawkins. Three-pointer. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. Spurs have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. To the paint. The slam dunk by Thorpe.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike.
Yeah, I agree with you. That's what it looked like to me. I mean, he was way up there.
Now, here's Hollins. Back to Daniels. Passes it to Green. Shot clock at 6. Beyond the arc. And there's Daniels. That's good on the assist by Green. 10 points for Houdini.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's the natural. He's covered by Daniels. Patel, the pass to Z. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
And you know what? If they run away with this game like they did in that one, I'd expect to see plenty of minutes again for the guys coming off the bench.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Bottoms, he's checked in for Z. T comes in for the prodigy. And Morris subbed in for the natural. Here's Curry with the 3. Traps in the tray. And the Lakers lead by 6.
The defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
Now here's Fresh. And there's the pass to Mullins. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Now here's Levins. He kicks to Curry. Pass to Kelly. Now Hollins. And that's a foul called on Bottoms. That's his first foul. Thunder's checked in for Curry. Gay outside. Wide open. Rebounded by the Spurs.
And already they've taken out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
Now here's Hollins. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's the quick. Kicks it to Gay. Lock at 6. Pulls from the top of the key. And he hits the jump shot.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Pass to Thorpe. Passes it to Holloway. Over to the left wing. Thorpe, the pass to Morris. Trains the three-pointer. Morris has got 11.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Takes the 13-footer. Another miss by Gay. San Antonio trailing here. And here is Whitney over Levins, and another basket for San Antonio.
And there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Gay outside. And Thorpe pulls it down.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
And there's the whistle. That goes on the quick. That is his first foul of the game. The Spurs have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. 5 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And here's Morris for 3.
Using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
And don't go away. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here, what do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter. Thunder is out there with the quick. Then it's Levens. Then it's Shorty. And it's Rowe in at the 1. A 3 ball. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Outside, Rodman. They get a hand on it. The pass to Z. Kane grabs the board. Lakers leading by 5. Smooth passes to Gay. Now here's Levens, guarded closer. Back to Gay. Rodman with the block. Here's Morris, and Morris throws it down.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Smooth. He's got 18. Pass to Kane. Here's Smooth. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 3-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Now, here is Morris. 13 points in the game. Here's Holloway. Passes to Z. It's up a 3. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Here's Rowe. They get it again. Keller. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. The Quick's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Got that one up quick. 15 points for Magician.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
You know, your assumption would be that he'd be at a big disadvantage in that matchup, but you'd be assuming wrong.
And some changes here for the Spurs. Goose is checked in for Rodman. The prodigy comes in for T. And it's the natural in for Morris. Now here's Gay. Levens with it, and the pass to Rowe. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Mullins. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field. The Lakers in the lead. In transition. Here come the Spurs. Here's Ray, and it's denied. Here's Keller. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. The Quick's got 4 points in the quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
So it's the Spurs now, following the bucket by the Lakers. Patel, the pass to Mullins. 5 on the clock. Here's the prodigy. Lets it go with the three. And it's Gay with the rebound. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a 5-point game. There's shake and bake. Lays it up and banks it in. Shake and bake's got his second basket of the night.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Look, you were so good at such an early age in your basketball career. I personally realized just how far the game could take you.
You know, it really resonated with me, Kevin. I think at a summer basketball camp at Miami of Ohio, when some of the better campers, high school campers, were asked to play with the college guys at night. And then during pickup games in my hometown of Cleveland with some of the Cleveland Cavaliers, Jim Jones and the late Terry Furlow and Mike Mitchell, and being able to compete somewhat with those guys at 15 and 16 years of age, and having them encourage me to keep going and that I'd have a chance to do what they were doing at the time, which was play pro ball.
Here's the natural, following the three by the Lakers. Mullins, no good.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially, Greg, when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
In transition, here come the Spurs. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first one falls. A different look now for San Antonio. T's checked in for the prodigy, and Morris subbed in for the natural. The Lakers also with a sub. Hollins is checked in.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Inside, poked loose. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And the Lakers with possession here. They lead by 4. Levin. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
Here's Whitman. Here's Morris. And Morris throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And Thorpe pulls it down. Spurs trail by 4. Down low.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Here's Smooth, covered by Morris. Thorpe against Green. 6 on the shot clock. And Fresh picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Shake and Bake's checked in for San Antonio. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Daniels is checked in for Smooth. And he comes up with the deuce.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Pass to Mullins. And Dawkins pulls it down. Dawkins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And, Greg, we've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses. No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Pass to Hollins. Back to Daniels. Green in the post. He's against Mullins. Three-pointer, Daniels. Second shot opportunity. It's not going to go for him. So the Spurs will take it the other way. For 3. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to just 2 points from the bucket from De La Cruz.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep. Here's Daniels outside Green.
away. To the middle. Very pretty alley-oop layup. T's got the game tied up here for San Antonio.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run.
And as the receiver, he doesn't feel the need to go for the monster finish that time. I mean, laying it up for the 2 points worked out just fine.
Mullins kicks to Morris. Passes it to Whitman. But they recover it. Here's Holloway. The pass to Whitman. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
He's starting to find himself out there now. You know, he's taking much better shots here in the second quarter.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Los Angeles calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
It's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Z's checked in for Bottoms. Thorpe comes in for Shake and Bake. The Prodigy, he's checked in for T. And it's the natural in for Morris. Now here's Fresh. He kicks it to Mullins. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
They swipe it. And the Spurs pushing it up now. And Dawkins pulls it down. Lakers trail by 4. It's Curry outside. Nailed from three-point land. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Thorpe, the pass to Z, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Now, here's Green. Dawkins. It's good on the putback.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
1:22 left in the first half. Here's the natural. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Shot clock at 5. Shot on the wing. A rebound by the Lakers. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Curry. Kicks it to Green. Pass to Daniels. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
And the Spurs with some changes. Bottoms, he's checked in for Z. Rodman comes in for Thorpe. And Morris subbed in for the natural. Kane, he's checked in for the Lakers. Here's Mullins. He's got 10. Over Hollins. A rebound by the Lakers. Kane's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Hollins dishes to Curry. Inside, here's Daniels. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Mullins. He's covered by Hollins. Here's Mullins. Takes a 3. No good on the shot. And we'll be back with you shortly.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Ernie Johnson here with a competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. Nothing seemed to give way on... And...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
They've got T. Thorpe is out there with Shake and Bake. Then it's Magician. And it's Bottoms in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the San Antonio 5. Spurs trail by 6. Here's Holloway. And the rejection by Curry.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Here's Whitney. To the inside. Here's Morris, and Morris throws it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Gay passes to Keller. And it's good off the back rim and in. The Quicks got 6 points. And Morris has got the ball here for the Spurs. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one, and that'll be the middle game of their 5 and their longest homestand of the year.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And the 3 off target. Lakers leading by 6. Feeds to Daniels. It's stolen by Morris. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Count that one. And that's now 11 points for T.
Really good ball movement there in transition.
Here is Daniels, covered by Morris. Pass to Keller. He dishes it to Gay. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
A nice start to the second half. Just one miss in their first 5 attempts.
And the Spurs with some changes. Z's checked in for Bottoms. Goose comes in for Thorpe. And it's the natural in for Morris. Clark, you ever think we'll see a player coach in the NBA again?
I don't think so, Kevin. The role is just so demanding. You know, it requires so much, and there's so much scrutiny now. I don't think you can effectively play and coach in this day and age. So I don't think you'll see it happen.
Last one we saw was Dave Cowens back in the late 70s, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's right. That's a long time ago, man.
With the Boston Celtics.
Yep.
3-pointer, Daniels, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 3rd assist on the night. Spurs trail by 8. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Passes it to Mullins. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Zurbis. Another one falls for San Antonio. Los Angeles leading by 6. And the Lakers call time here. Rodman, he's checked in for the Spurs. The Prodigy comes in for T. Smooth checked in for Los Angeles. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 3rd quarter. Gay scanning the floor. Just 5 to shoot. Misses the 3. Spurs trail by 6. Ripped away. 4-on-3 break. Here's Kane. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Lakers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
And he makes both free throws.
And, you know, quite a bit of turnover for the Lakers in recent years, guys, from the front office to the coaching staff. I think it's always important for an organization to have a common voice to speak in stereo and have everybody in proper alignment from the top down to the court. That is his shot, guys. So you can't just give it to him. You've got to get up on him and get into his airspace there.
Tipped away. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Spurs on defense. It's stolen by Rodman. Knocked loose. The pass to Patel. Here's the prodigy. 6 to shoot. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Patel. The Lakers with the rebound. And as the Lakers have looked to fill positions, Clark, a real affinity for candidates with the Lakers history.
Yeah, you know, that's exactly right. They view it as a family, but here recently, they've expanded their options and have looked outside of past Laker pedigree in terms of filling some key spots, which is part of what you have to do if you're going to move forward and be successful.
Here is Daniels. He's got 20. Misses from short range.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And yes, it's good. And that's 15 points for Goose.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Smooth. 24 points for him. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Patel, the pass to Mullins. A three-pointer off the mark. Los Angeles leading by 5. Here's Smooth to the wing on the left. Keller passes to Rowe. The three-pointer, no good. San Antonio's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Pass to Ray. Here's Zurbis. Good on the triple. Z's got 7 points here in this quarter.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Passes it to Rowe. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Gay.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
And some changes here for the Spurs. Bottoms, he's checked in for Z. Shake and Bake comes in for the prodigy. And Morris subbed in for the natural. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Green's checked in. Pass to Rodman. Here's Whitney. He's covered by Daniels. And the Lakers with another miss. Spurs have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime. Shooting 8 of 15. De La Cruz, the pass to Morris. Here's Whitney. Hands it from downtown. Bottoms got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, one of the things that teams are more aware of in the age of analytics is the importance of sleep. Those teams are making adjustments. Morning shoot-arounds have been moved in some cases to the afternoon or eliminated altogether. There are many fewer teams that are taking red-eye flights across country. Some teams even give players orange-tinted glasses to encourage them to sleep. There's a lot of work to be done in this field, but the direction is clear.
Continuing to evolve. All right, David, thank you. And that's a foul called on Bottom. That's his third foul of the game. And the Spurs with some changes. Z's checked in for Rodman. T comes in for Goose. And it's the natural in for Morris. And then for Los Angeles, Dawkins comes in for the Quick. And the franchise is subbed in for Daniels.
You know, the screen wasn't that great, but still he got it done. Excellent concentration on the hard finish.
Here's the natural. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Whitney. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Smooth passes to Dawkins. Here's Gist. From deep three-point range, they get it back.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
Spurs trail by 4. There's shake and bake. He's got 9. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Right wing unloads, tips it, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in. And it's 6 points for the Monster.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And Greg, it's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Dawkins against Whitney. Patel. And Dawkins pulls it down. Dawkins has got 11 rebounds in the game. Kane, no luck. San Antonio's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. De La Cruz, the pass to Holloway. Here's the natural for the tie. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Los Angeles has gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Here's Gist. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. They grabbed their own miss.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there. Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Spurs lead by 4.
Yeah, just a terrific job of just staying with it. Nice.
And the pass to Rowe. Down low. Will it go? And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Spurs making a switch here. Forbes checked in, and then for Los Angeles. Baddest ones checked in for Green. Curry comes in for Smooth, and Levins is subbed in for Kane. Here's the natural. Pass to Whitney. Good, nice job down low. Bottom's got 18 points in the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's the natural. To the wing right side. Now Whitney. Pass to Patel. Over Curry. No good. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Spurs lead by 2. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. We've got baddest one. Levens is out there with Curry. And it's the franchise. And it's Dawkins in at the 5. Hollins can't get it to go. Spurs leading by 4. Here's Dela Cruz. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Dawkins has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Over to the wing. Now here's Levens. Rodman with the block. Morris left side. Dela Cruz. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Spurs.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
They've really been on fire from beyond the arc tonight, too. I mean, a lot of their points have come from out there.
Lakers trail by 6. Levens passes to Hollins. The pass to Gist. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. He gets it in there.
And really, at this stage of the game, to get those kinds of offensive rebounds for putbacks, you almost feel like it's a 4-point swing.
Yeah, you really do, because those extra possessions, when they lead to points, that's huge. I mean, he did a nice job there. Never gave up on the play. And you know my motto, persistence pays dividends.
Here's Levens after the basket by San Antonio. To the right side. Here's Gist. Lock at 6. He kicks it to Curry from downtown, and the 3 ball is good.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Now, here is Morris. Spurs working the ball around now. Shot from the top of the key. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Puts it up from 12. That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut back down to 3 after the basket from Gist.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. A different look now for San Antonio. Z comes in for Bottoms, and it's Goose in for Shake and Bake. The Lakers also making some changes. The Quickies checked in for Dawkins. Thunder comes in for the franchise, and Smooth subbed in for Curry. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear the Spurs head coach go over the game plan during the timeout. He said, I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from 3. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Smooth passes to Hollins. Pass to Rowe. Here's the quick. Again, Los Angeles.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
Now, here is Morris. Misses from close range. Lets the 3 fly. That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Rowe.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
See the pass to Morris. Intercepted. And here we go. Levens heading to the hoop to take the lead. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. 32 points for Smooth. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second chance points.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. The drive by Gay. That's tipped. Pass to Holloway. Now, here is Morris. He's covered by Hollins. Morris inside. He's against Hollins. Again, the miss by the Spurs. LA has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. And here's Levens. Passes to Kelly. Launches a three. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Really good job of creating just enough space to let that one fly.
Morris kicks to Mullins. And there's the pass to Z. Here's Mullins. He's covered by Gay. Clock at 4. To end the cold streak. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to just 2 points from the bucket from Mullins.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Levens passes to Kelly. Rebounded by the Spurs. Z's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Rodman, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
The prodigy, he's checked in for the Spurs. The natural comes in for Morris. The Lakers also with the sub. Kane, he's checked in for baddest one. Here's the quick. Offline with his 3. Here's Mullins. He's covered by Gay. Pass to Ray. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
So it's the Lakers now after the basket by San Antonio. A pass to Gay. That's tipped. And they're pushing it up. Here's Rodman, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face. And now a 5-point Spurs lead for Los Angeles. They've gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Passes it to Kelly. And they call an illegal screen here.
That's just sloppy. I mean, you can't lose control of the ball like that and let it get back across midcourt.
And they know that. I mean, maybe it's a mistake that'll sharpen their focus a little bit going forward.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Bottoms, he's checked in for Z. Shake and Bake comes in for Goose. T's checked in for the Prodigy. And Morris subbed in for the Natural. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Now the pass to Rowe. Buries it from three-point range. Smooth's got 35.
He's absolutely killing it from outside.
Here's Holloway. The layup off target.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Morris with the ball. Gay picks him up defensively. Here's Dela Cruz. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Los Angeles has gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. Gay kicks to Daniels. Here's Smooth, covered by Morris. Here's Rowe. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
San Antonio's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Pass to De La Cruz. No good, unable to end this run.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Passes it to Rowe. There's the three. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
San Antonio calls timeout. We've seen Smooth really having a great game.
And, you know, Kevin, he's on another level right now. Knocking down threes left and right. The defense isn't doing their job, and I think they got to talk about it quickly.
And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Smooth.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Here's Holloway to the paint. Here's De La Cruz.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Pass to Holloway. Just 5 on the clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
Now, here is Morris. De La Cruz drains it from beyond the arc. Shake and Bake's got 7 now in this quarter.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes, a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
The Lakers in the lead. Gay with it. Holloway grabs the board. He's shake and bake. He's covered by Gay. Another steal. Fast break. Here we go. Smooth passes to Gay. And his offense just hasn't been there. San Antonio's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. And it's good for 2. T's got it all tied up now for the Spurs.
And he's stroking it well, but he just hasn't shown the aggressiveness that they need out of him. Probably in front by more if he was taking more shots.
Down low, here's Kane, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the Lakers lead by 2.
Yeah, beautiful play on the interior. They're just using the height advantage to lay the ball up and in when they really needed that basket.
Here's Whitman. And Dawkins pulls it down.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Here's Kane. Rodman covering. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
He had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
I agree. I mean, he would have been better off using it on the floor and not on the shot. But the foul had to come either way, so it is what it is.
Z's checked in for Rodman.
2-possession game now. I mean, those were really important foul shots.
Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
Oh, that certainly could be costly. In a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They trail by 2. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Morris passes to Whitman. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game. Listen to that.
What is the decibel count in this building?
And the Lakers call time here. The score is tied at 126. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Morris against Gay. Morris passes to Whitney to take the lead. No good.
Really good job on the inside that time. I mean, he had to work for that rebound. He got it done.
And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And we'll be back right after this. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the floor for San Antonio, Rodman is out there with Bottoms. Then there's Shake and Bake. Then it's T. And it's Morris in at the point guard. He gets that one. Morris has got 30.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And that one falls for Dawkins. And both free throws good for Dawkins.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Now Whitney. There's the pass to Holloway. Great tee that time from Green. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. A 2-point game. We play just over a minute here in OT. Lets it fly. Kept alive. Great positioning on the putback. And the Lakers lead by 4.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here's Holloway. Rodman trying to break free.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Outside, Green. There's the dish to Gay. Pass to Rowe. Just 5 to shoot. And that one's good by Gay.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent pass.
Spurs trail by 5. Holloway, the pass to Morris. Dawkins against Whitney. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
At the line for your Spurs, Whitney. At the line for 2.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
Passes it to Rowe. And Morris comes over to help. Gay with no one around. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
San Antonio calls timeout. Here's Morris. We're in overtime. If you just joined us, 2.5 minutes through it. The pass to Whitney. lays it up off the glass. Bottom's got 25 points.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Pass to Daniel. Back to Gay. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. And that's 19 points for Gay.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
Can't hit that one. Spurs trail by 5. To the middle. Here's Rodman. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
We're now over 3.5 minutes through this overtime period. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Dishes it to Morris. Makes it off the glass. And it's now only a 1-point Los Angeles lead.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Los Angeles has gone 2 for 3 from beyond the arc to begin overtime. On the wing, Daniels. Jacks up a 3. Drills it from outside. Daniels has got 27.
He's such a clutch shooter, Kevin. He just lives for the big shot.
And here is Whitney. To the inside. Here's Dela Cruz. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Guys, that was critical. I mean, that's what we're used to seeing out of him, though, at moments like this.
Here's Smooth. Kicks to Gay, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
Here's Whitney. Got it! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Here's Smooth. Gay in the corner. Los Angeles with another miss. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Inside, money!
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're behind by 2. 9 seconds left to play in the first overtime. Guys, what's your take?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
Here's Smooth. On the wing, Daniels. Latre can't knock in the 3.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
And so it's San Antonio who scrape by with the win. They escape with a victory, although